How's everyone doing? Woo! Awesome. So my story is going to be a sharp 180 from kind of the somber tones that were happening. And can we get a round of applause for all the storytellers that have gone so far? Awesome. Woo! So my story is about the most different grocery store visit I have ever been on in my entire life. Flashback to 2008, not 2018. I was just fresh out of my freshman year of college, and I didn't want to go back and live at home. So I have a cousin who's about 10 years older than I am, lives in Rockford. Any state line people? Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, there's few and far between. I don't know if that's like we just don't want to like own up to the fact that we're from the state line, or like, you know. So I went to go live with her. She had a cute little downstairs room, bathroom situation that I could go and, you know, help with her 3 kids at the time, you know, do the dishes, help cook, because she hated to cook. And, you know, just that typical, I'm out of college. So one Saturday morning, she needs to go to the grocery store. And I'm the type of person, I love to cook. So I love going to the grocery store and spending a stupid amount of time in there, looking at everything, walking down every aisle, even though I don't need anything from that particular aisle, just to see what's new, you know, just to look. And she's the type, she's got a mission. She's got 3 kids. She has a mission. She's going to have a set list. We're going to rip the list in half and divide and conquer the store, which for my personal grocery shopping type is obnoxious, and I don't like it. But she's driving, so I need to abide by her rules. So we go into a store called Logley's, which state line people may or may not remember that. No longer there anymore. Not because of this particular incident, but you know, corporate buyouts and whatnot. You know, so we go in, divide and conquer the list, and I get this section that's by like the laundry detergent through the frozen food section and like random shit. You know, you have like your nice produce, dairy, like dry goods section, which is where she was. So I'm minding my own business, getting the laundry detergent, getting whatever else is on my section of the list, and she finds me and beelines it directly to me, looks me straight in the face, like, we need to go right now. And the only look that I can compare the look that she gave me was if you see, like, your most traumatizing breakup, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, and you are just like looking like a garbage human, like, you know, like fluffy slippers, PJ pants, you know, no makeup, messy bun. Maybe that's just how you go out. I don't know. But she looked at me like that. I was like, oh shit. Oh, okay. So I set everything down. I was like, are we buying? Do we need to go? Do we need to check? Are we leaving right now? And she's like, no, we just need to go. It's like, okay, all right. So we set everything down. We rush out of the store. We get into the car, and then it clicks. I'm like, you know, Nicole has only had one boyfriend in her high school lifetime, and they got married, and they had 3 kids. So that whole, like, ex-lover face isn't really warranted for her. I was like, Nicole, what the fuck happened? Like, you made me leave the chai tea in the laundry detergent aisle. Like, what's going on? So she just got completely red in the face. We're sitting in her silver Dodge Neon. Classy, I know. And she's like, I don't want to tell you. I was like, well, no, you have to tell me. Like, you made me rush out of a grocery store, like one of my favorite places on earth, and to come back into your silver Dodge Neon, like, what the fuck happened? And she's like, okay, well, and to set up the story even more, so she kind of has her pajamas on, but not really like the socially acceptable pajamas, which we all have. Right now they're yoga pants, right? 2019 yoga pants, right? So she has these like cotton cut-off shorts that have the drawstring on them, like a faded T-shirt, and she's cute. And I'm not just saying that because she's my cousin, and now saying that that's really weird. Like she's just an attractive human. And I was like, oh, okay, well, so story set, right? So she's like, so I was in the aisle with all this cereal, and I really needed to fart. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. Like, we all have that moment in the cereal aisle. Like, okay, yeah. So she's like, well, I did. And it wasn't just a fart. So, okay. She's like, I felt this poop nugget shoot shoot out of my butt. And then I remembered, I'm not wearing underpants. So I turn and look. And the poop nugget is on the floor behind her in the cereal aisle, just chilling like a Cocoa Puff right there. And she's like, I didn't know what to do. She's like, do I try to find like paper towel? Do I like run to the paper towel aisle and like try to clean this up? And she's like, I just froze. So I just calmly set my things down and I started to walk away. And then she's a very devout Christian, and she's like, but then I just felt guilty, like someone's gonna have to clean up my poop nugget from the floor, and that's just gonna completely ruin their day. Like they're gonna come up on that unsuspecting and just get down real close and be like, oh, that's a turd, right? So she said she started to turn back to go deal with the situation she fully created. And she's like, at that moment, there was this elderly woman turning the corner of the cereal aisle with her cart, full cart, very like your typical cute, like grandma, like kind of hunchback and short, can't really see that well, has glasses that are, thicker than thick, and she rolls her cart. Oh yeah. Yeah, she rolls her cart over the poop nugget and starts to smear it down the cereal aisle. And she's like, at that point, I knew we needed to go. So she's like, then I found you, and immediately rushed both of us out of the store. And I looked at her, and I'm, 19 at the time, and, she's 29. And I was like, what did we learn from this whole experience here? And she just looks at me and she's like, well, I'll never not wear underpants to the grocery store again. I was like, yep, that's right, Nicole. Go commando everywhere else. But, just make sure you've got the elastic that can catch the nugget there for you. So that's my most different experience at a grocery store.